Now from 6. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. So 1-1 home. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he lays off ball four. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base. On the ground for Cano. This could be two. Segura for one. Here's Jed Jerko now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 1 for 5. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Called strike over the outside corner. Martinez stands at first with one out. And he struck him out. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up.
A swing and a miss. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jean Segura. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Popped him up. Jerko over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. They'll get us started in the top of the second. This is in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. He's got it 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. The head-to-head with James Paxton. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A swinging bunt to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 41. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit.
Looking at a fastball. In now the Mariners DH, Nelson Cruz, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Nelson Cruz.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped him up. Under it now, Jerko for the first down. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Too high. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. So a runner on first with one out now, and standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Seager leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Zunino, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick during the first year. And we'll have to leave it. Here's Colton Wong now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Harrison Bader, who's out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is. So striding forward now, Mitch Haniger as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mitch Haniger is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. D. Gordon is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Popped him up. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat, and it's fouled away. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a move over to first, and he is tagged. So stepping in, Jose Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gordon moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front. Hit on the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem. In now, Robinson Cano. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Up around the face. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-1. A little bouncer. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to leave off the ball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Robinson Cano is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong has it. They tag, and he is out. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing 4th is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. DeYoung into shallow left. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And another foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Seager has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. The next to bat for St. Louis, number 41. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bader. One away. Into the box, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wong is retired, and there's 1 away. So striding in, Harrison Bader. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Fouled away. And he struck him out. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Gene Segura standing in. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Pitch inside, the throw. Safe! The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. That's in there, base hit. The throw home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Ready for another chance. Robinson Cano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Turned on down the line. And he is out on the tag. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Jerko in foul ground. And no one will get this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. And the curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hard hit ball towards the hole. A dive. He's got it. He's up with it. The throw. He's out. Digging in once again, Jose. Martinez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
We're moving right along into this one as we get into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far, so hopefully this leadoff.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here's Jed Jerko now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jumps off the page. I mean, he's found that power for it. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here comes another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. No outs, nobody on. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Way out in front. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Ready for another shot now. Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field, but a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And yet another strikeout. Ready now, Ryan Healy. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. And he lays off there, 1-0. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yes, team to score is going to win this thing.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mike Zunino becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1 and 2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
1 ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Digging in now, Yadier Molina. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there, as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning. Nick Vincent is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. As a look, now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Cano for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. His career history with Nick Vincent, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. There's Segura on to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Here's D. Brett Cecil is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a curveball that's bounced foul just to the left of home plate. The 0-1 pitch. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of it. Jordan Hicks answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a bet.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Here's Robbie Cano now, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Nelson Cruz now from the stretch. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fastball, and he's got a duck away for the 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And it's fouled away. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here's the third baseman. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Molina waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will... Into the box now, Harrison Bader. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left side. And there's his first base hit in this one. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Here's Matt Carpenter. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. And that one right down Main Street. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now the 0-2 pitch. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Into the box now, Jose Martinez. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Here's Jed Jerko now. His career history with Nick Vincent. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now this one's hit hard to left by Jerko and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Henniger is there, and he'll make the catch. Striding into the box. Carlos Martinez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
First batter out of the pen, and he comes right inside. I like that. Kind of reminds everyone here he's here to compete.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Span runs. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Span gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here now is Mike Zunino. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
No strike.
And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliced hard on the ground. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. So the lineup flips over and digging in, D. Gordon. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He has 9 base hits in 19 tries. Look out, 2-0 now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Taken in by Wong. And the throw will be in time as they'll wind up stranding the possible tying run at third base. And this ball game is over. So we witness.